Hey everybody, just got something in from the CMP. Probably took about a month for them to process the paperwork and ship it out to me. Nice. This is actually the service grade and Garand. I just got the regular service. I didn't get any expert because, like I said, I like the old stocks if I can get them. This stock is beautiful. Color is just beautiful. So the serial number is 3.8 million. That puts it, I think, in around June of 45. It's a Springfield stock. Got the cannons there. Got number 50 here, some type of rack number or something. There's a P mark. I actually noticed it looks like a little. It's real hard for me to tell because my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. I have to get a magnifying glass. But it looks like another Springfield Armory cannons. But we got a couple little nicks and dings, which I don't care about because this is, to me, is a beautiful stock. So everything else looks so far so good. I'll break it down. Have a quick look at the receiver and all that. But I'm real happy with this. So it's a two muzzle, two throat. And the barrel's from 45 also. So I'll take a look at this once I take the stock off, see what it all looks like underneath. But this is June 2023. So it took about a month to come in, to process everything. Even like how the sights, everything looks nice. Well, I'm going to break it down and take a look at it from the inside. This is my Springfield M1 Garand. Looks like it's from the June of 45. From CMP, it's a service grade. Let's break it down, take a quick look underneath. Alright, let's do a quick breakdown of it, see what's underneath. I always recommend at least this tool for your trigger guard, your trigger assembly. This always takes off your gas system, the little gas nut right you got there. Make sure it's clear. Always put the safe on. Just use this. Pops this up. Real nice and simple. The trigger housing. This is Springfield Armory. It's all very dry. You got SA and GAW. Somebody wrote in like almost like a silver Sharpie, almost like chalk underneath. That's the only markings I see underneath this stock. It's a beautiful piece of wood. I love it. I love the way it looks. Got Springfield Armory op rod. The spring's real dry. Everything's dry. I think it'd give us a good lube. Come on, where's the spot? Where you at? It's funny how sometimes these things will just pop right out, and sometimes they're stubborn. This thing seems real tight. It looks like a brand new op rod. Come on, where you at? What's going on here? No, that doesn't want to come out that way. Let's take this off first. hot rod is pretty tight. And this gas is a little tight. I got a little persuader. No markings on that. I got a little more wiggle room. It's kind of crazy. There you go. Being stubborn. So normally you get pitting at the bottom part of your op rod. There's nothing. This is a brand new op rod. Doesn't look. You can tell right here. A little tiny bit of wear, hardly any. This thing looks almost brand new. Bolt looks for almost new. It looks. I say very little wearing on the bolt. There's an international harvester though. So everything else is Springfield except for the bolt. International harvester. I do have a 45 barrel on here. Let me take this down quick. That side might be a little flared up. Let me go this side. This might be a little easier. Yep, this one's easier. That. Tight on here too. Tiny tap. Man, yeah. Never had one on this tight. It's still tight. There you go. Jeez. This looks brand new. See, the barrel looks in real good shape. No pitting, no rust. I'm real happy on this. I see absolutely no pitting on the receiver. Like I said, the barrel's a 2 throat, 2 muzzle. I'm real happy with this. So this is my Springfield from the CMP. Well worth it. This is the service grade. Splurged a little more last time. I got just the field grade or rack grade. I think it was a rack grade. And glad I spent a little extra couple $100 to get this because I think the stock's beautiful. I don't see absolutely no pitting on this thing at all. So once I give a nice, good, little lube and oil, it's gonna be a nice one to take to the range. All right, well, thanks for watching. I want to show you something that I know these Garands are supposed to be able to do. I've been cleaning, I'm putting it all back together, greasing everything up. Just put my bolt back in, my op rod back in. I have not put the spring back in. Now what I always like to do is, you should be able to slide back and forth real nice and easy. And you see right here it kind of slows down, gets caught. You really want that to be able to just drop back and forth just by the weight of it. Now, this is a brand new op rod. I put a little bit of grease down here, just a tiny bit. Maybe it was, get fouled up in here, but I actually think I see where it's binding up. When you really say bind up, it's just kind of rubbing right here. That's why this thing was a little tight. I don't know if this needs to be just worn in a little bit, or it's very smooth. So if you put any type of spring tension underneath it, it's just gonna flow right through it. Because I like to have it naturally with gravity, and it will drop out. It's just something I noticed. Something I always do and check before I fully assemble it. You just want that to be able to drop back and forth and move back and forth very easily by gravity without putting the spring in. But I think it's going to be okay. I think it's just because it's a brand new hot rod. It just needs a little of war in. You take it to the range and break it in. That's something I'll keep an eye on. I'm not really worried about it. I think it's going to be okay. Just want to bring that up to your attention. That's one thing I always check before I fully assemble it. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Alrighty, got it all back together. Give it a good lube. So it's ready for the safe. I've showed this trick before. I don't like any, I like to get the spring tension off. So for the Garand, you just pull the bolt back like halfway until you still kind of feel like it hit something. Then you pull the trigger, and then you let off, let off on the bolt, and your hammer will drop. So now you got no tension on your no spring tension. That's the way I like to store them. This is another tip. It's a good idea. I don't like. Sometimes I only take them out once a year. Sometimes maybe not even that. I got a bunch of them. Keep on adding them. For some reason I just love them. All right, well, that's just another tip. If people enjoy watching, thanks for watching.